but they've just started a media makeover. And so people are just starting to find out who they are. But there, I'm telling you, are thousands, and the number grows every day because they don't know about each other either. And so something that can be created by your actions as film students, as students of media, who are using social media and can create incredible web pages and beyond. You can actually help NGOs and small nonprofits become more powerful by connecting them to each other and trying to improve the networking that we have transnationally to connect all of these people who care so passionately about changing the world. And that I encourage you to use your medium and seek out those NGOs that already exist and to help them further their movement.
Okay, thank you. Other comments? Okay, listen. I'm sorry. Yes, go. I'm ready. Go.
Hi, my name is Trevor Taylor. I'm an undergraduate student in interactive media, video game design. And I feel like you just touched upon it briefly. We've missed something, and that's the future of the mediums. We've talked about film, but what about phone apps and video games? Putting people literally in the shoes of these people.
Do it.
Yeah, and also another idea is possibly, and again, briefly mentioned, was interlinking all these organizations, interlinking Shoah Foundation more with Invisible Children, creating potentially a website or another organization whose job it is to give voice to multiple countries and organizations to try and bring the Invisible Children people to the Shoah Foundation people. To try and, because we're all connected via the internet, why not use that technology to bring all the activists together? And I think that wouldn't take away from any of the other organizations.
Okay, yes, the video, yes, please, do a video. The ICC, for instance.
There is a game called PAX Warrior on the net, and it was created based on, for high school students, to play the part of a force commander in a UN mission. And it was based on my mission. And it puts them through a whole series of discussions, dilemmas, ethical, moral, legal dilemmas, where they got to take a decision, and from that decision brings them to the next level of what happens then, and they get engaged in the complexity of, in fact, trying to solve some of these horrendous problems. And they are players amongst themselves in the whole high school, and then they're playing it between high schools and seeing where they end up with the slaughter happening or whether they were able to prevent it and so on. And gaming can go from wargaming, which I'm very familiar with, to simulation, and simulate all these scenarios and play them out, and actually all of a sudden sweat at the decision that you've just taken and live that experience.
What was the name of that again?
PAX Warrior.
PAX?
And you need to really, like, I've never played that game, I'm sure it's amazing, but people have come to us all the time, and I've literally never seen a good, actually educational video game. I've never seen it. I mean, word like Scrabble I learned, but there's no actual, this could be revolutionary, but I've never seen it. These video games that try to simulate these things, I've always felt like there was something missing, and here, at this school, that giant Death Star they're building next door for your department, you guys need to figure that out, and you need to impress the youth, because if you're trying to get them to do something based on guilt, they're not going to do it. They're not going to do it because they want to be better global citizens. They're going to do it because they think it's cool. That's what's going to change.
As a response to that, it is happening. There are games right now that are working with solving the AIDS virus. There are games right now that are working with solving problems in aerospace engineering. Educational gaming, I think, is the best way to get people active and actually put them in